Earlier in the week, we had a food activist come onto the Alex Jones Show and introduce a petition that she had to remove a harmful additive from Subway's bread. And she got a record response from it. Here's what she said today.
Well, thank you so much, Alex. You know, what was so critical, I launched the petition right about noon on Tuesday, and I was on this program, I think, within the next hour or two. And it was really fascinating to see all of your supporters and everyone coming over to join the petition. And I can't tell you how many personal emails that I got from the InfoWars folks to say, they heard me on this program. They were so upset about plastic and their Subway sandwiches and that they were going to speak out about it. So I just want to personally thank you and all of your listeners and everybody who follows InfoWars. Alex, your team and your support has been amazing. It is absolutely unheard of that any company has responded this quick in history, not to mention get 50,000 signatures on a petition within 24 hours. People were very visibly upset about this once they found out that Subway wasn't using this chemical for everybody else across the globe, but only using it for us. They were really upset about this double standard, not to mention that this chemical in bread is the same stuff in yoga mat on the bottom of your shoes. It causes cancer because when it's heated, it degrades into a carcinogenic compound, that it's linked to lung problems and an asthmatic trigger. People were very upset, and there was no way for Subway to hide.
Now, she pointed out she had never seen a petition grow so quickly, get so many signatures so quickly, and she'd never seen a company respond so quickly. They had not responded for quite some time until this petition began before it was launched on InfoWars. You can make a difference. You can take action if you educate yourself and others and get involved. And you need to remember that the FDA is not there to protect your food safety. They allow things in our food that they don't allow in Europe and Australia and Asia and other places. They're there to provide liability protection for these major corporations who are just putting these things in our food that are very dangerous just for cosmetic purposes, as we see this additive is. Now, in an article from John Rappaport that's on InfoWars today, he says that 297 scientists and experts have now signed a statement that they do not agree that GMOs have been proven safe. This was drawn up back in October the 21st of last year. He says this explodes the myth that the science is settled. Since that time, 297 scientists have signed it. You know what? Science is never settled. Genetic modification is a very dangerous thing. They're combining dissimilar animals as well as plants, and animals are being combined. It's not settled. Now, in yet another amazing example of a power trip by cops, we see this article coming from Paul Joseph Watson. Cop handcuffs firefighter for trying to protect crash victims. And they said, this is ridiculous. The California Highway Patrol is arresting an engineer for where he spotted the fire engine, says a voice on the fire department's radio frequency. We're in the middle of patient care with patients on the freeway. We're trying to protect our scene, and they're putting him in handcuffs at this time. Now, this is similar to an incident that we saw happen a while back in Missouri. It resulted in a lawsuit for false arrest, and they collected $18,000 from the police. In that incident, it was a fire chief who refused again to move the fire vehicle, the fire truck, because it was protecting the firemen as they were working on trying to remove someone from an accident scene, as you can see. We also see this with an El Paso reporter who was arrested for filming at the scene of an accident when he was nowhere near the accident. Nothing matters to the cops other than that their orders are obeyed.
Symbols are powerful, and the globalists have hijacked the symbols of America. They've turned them into their own symbols. Well, we are restoring the idea of the true republic, not the counterfeit globalist empire, by promoting the icon George Washington and others. That's why we're rolling out an 100% made in America line of incredible pro-liberty apparel. We are repopularizing liberty. We are helping fellow fellow Americans rediscover what made this country great. We are the spirit of 1776. We are 1776 worldwide. We are all brothers and sisters in arms in the animating contest of liberty in the long march towards humanity's ultimate destiny of freedom. Visit MadeIn1776.com today and vote with your dollars to promote truly made in America, high quality products, and promote the ideals of liberty.